This is the SCAC Cross Country Championships, and we are here with the head coach of the Colorado College Tigers, Ted Castaneda. His men's and women's teams are your SCAC champions. And Ted, first of all, just overall, tell me about today, just how special it was to see not only your men's team pull out the victory this morning, as well as the women's team.
Well, it's been a fantastic feeling. I know, we've been training for this since last summer, and we also remember we lost by 1 point to the men. Trinity is an awesome competitor. We knew that our hands were full with them and that it would literally come down to the final quarter of the race or whatever it may be, and it did, and hats off to Trinity for what they did with this particular race, and we feel very fortunate to be able to get out of here with a championship for both men and women. It's historic for us. It's a great, great moment.
First, tell me about your men's team. Nick Hall is the individual champion for the third straight year. He's also named runner of the year. Tell me just what he does for this team, how he gets this team going.
Well, he just certainly fires them up. It was a tough year for him because he didn't have the times he had last year. He's also been taking some really tough classes and has been able to practice with the team, practicing on his own. And so he came in a minute behind the number one runner's time here, and we just felt that, you are a defending champion, you've done it twice, can you do it a third time? It's going to be tough, but let's see if it would work out. So just hang with that number one runner from Trinity and see if you can pull it off at the end. And he was very fortunate, he did get it, and we're very excited for him. It's a great moment for him. He certainly is a great team captain for us, and it's a great way for him to end his senior year getting that 3 conference championships.
Tell me about the team's performance. Came so close a year ago, so close the year before. And I know Graham Frank was missing from this race as well, but just tell me about the team's performance, how they came out and were able to pull out this victory, especially after coming so close the last couple of years.
Well, it was tough when we couldn't get Graham here because he's going through some stress reaction on his leg, and we didn't want him to go into stress fracture and end his season completely because we knew he would have went all out and could have possibility, and then he may have to drop out anyway. So we held him out, but it's tough when it's your number one runner at that time. And so we told the rest of the team we still have a great runner-up with Nick Hall. He is a defending champion. He might still pull it off. But the worst thing is he just places second. That still gives us somebody up front. And now it's going to depend on the rest in the back of the pack. You all pulling together as a team and wanting it really bad and not letting up no matter what. And you press that pace. You press that pace, and then if it's going to be determined, it'll probably be after 4 miles, and we fortunately were able to pull it off around 3.5 to 4 miles that we knew we had a shot at it, and we had a good way of maintaining it and winning the championship. So it's a great team victory for all of them.
On the women's side, Leah Wessler's the individual champion, the SCAC runner of the year, only a sophomore. Tell me about her performance, her training. You also had Rebecca finishing right behind her as well as number 2.
Yeah, well, Leah's been having a great year, and so has Rebecca. Certainly, those were our top 2 runners. We looked at Trinity's top 2 runners, and we knew our 2 could be right up there with them, if not possibly taking 1-2 here. But they were going to have to press the pace and once again push it. With Leah in particular, I told her, you're looking so great right now. You got the top times in the 6K, the top times in the 5K. Going into this meet. Now you use that to your advantage and you press the pace. You run like you're a champion. You run like, I want this win. I'm not going to give it up for anybody. And if I do lose, I'm totally spent. And it didn't come down to that. She actually took the lead, with over a mile to go, and that was a surprise. We didn't think it would happen that early, but she just kept running her pace, and very satisfying for her, and we're very proud of what she achieved.
And finally, with the women, it was a close race. You guys pulled out by 3 points over Trinity, the 2-time champion. Tell me about this women's team's resiliency just to come through and again, make it a sweep for Colorado College.
Yeah, well, we knew it would come down to that, but we knew we could match up with their top 2 runners, so that was a key. Can we match up with the top 2 runners? Trinity's had an awesome program, and certainly the last 2 years totally dominated here. We just wanted to see, can we stay close? Can we match up the top 2 runners? We did. Then after that, we knew we need to be in the thick of it, run as a team, run because you're not only running for yourself, but you're running for your teammates, and you want this championship, and can you pull it off while you stay with Trinity, because Trinity wants it just as bad, and they hung in there, and we got it. We're relieved.
Coach, congratulations. Good luck at regionals.
Well, thank you.
The SCAC champions in men's and women's cross country, the Colorado College Tigers.